Hi everyone and welcome back to Math with Mr. G. I'm here today for my students at the Syracuse Academy of Citizenship. Now, if you're watching this video, it's because you have finished all of our last unit, which was Mission 4, and as of now, we've completed all of our 4th grade work, which is pretty normal for this time of the year. While I have a lot of students still catching up, and I have a lot of students I'm helping catch up, for those of you that are caught up and you're ready for this lesson, we're going to start moving forward into some 5th grade work. I don't expect that a lot of us are going to make it to this with everything that's going on. But for those of you that are still working diligently and those of you that are still interested in finishing their math, this is a really great opportunity to get ahead. This is a really good opportunity to start looking at what's to be expected next year. We'll be doing this for about a week, maybe 2 weeks, before we transition to some more fun content that we'd be doing like we would if we were actually in school. And I'm excited to teach this. I'm really excited to look at how this works, and I'm excited to show you guys how 5th grade is really just a continuation of 4th grade material. It's nothing that you haven't really seen before. It's just kind of taking some things we've learned here and some things you've learned here and kind of just seeing how they all play together. This is really evidenced, you'll see in today's lesson, for instance, which takes some information we learned from our very first module and mission at 4th grade and then pairs it with what we've learned with fractions and decimals and place value. So it's really interesting to see how all of these come together and how they can be applied in new and different ways. So without further ado, let's get started with our math. So our objective today is to reason concretely and pictorially, which means with pictures, using place value understanding to relate adjacent, which means next to each other, base 10 units from millions to thousandths. So I have here a place value chart that I've drawn. I've got my millions, hundred thousands, 10,000s, thousands, hundred, tens, ones. And right now I have 1,200,000. That is my starting number. And what I'm asking is that we divide this by 10. There's a couple ways to do this. I'm going to first show you guys how to do this on the place value chart, and then I'm going to show you guys a really easy trick with numbers this large and dividing by 10 to check your work. So when you divide by 10, all you're doing is you're taking your units and moving them over to the right. Dividing makes them smaller, so you're going down a place value. And remember that each of these is divisible or multiplicative by 10. So every 0 indicates that there's 10. So if I'm moving over to the right, I'm dividing. If I'm moving to the left, I'm multiplying. So in this case, we're dividing. So I'm moving over here, and then I'm also moving this 2 over here. Okay, so I'm going to put these in. So my millions is now here, and my hundred thousands is now here. And everything after it remains a 0. Then I'll put my commas in. So 1,200,000 divided by 10 is 120,000. A really good way to check this is what I call the 0 trick. So if I have 1,200,000, let's make that more of a 0, like so. And I'm dividing by 10, and I'll label this for us. Zero trick. If I'm dividing by 10, I'm just going to cross off. I'm just going to cross off the 0 that I have here and then cross off a 0 here. So then you rewrite it. 1. I need that comma there. Just like that. And same thing if you're multiplying. Multiplying would be the opposite. You'd be adding a 0 to it. Because again, division makes numbers smaller and multiplication makes numbers larger. For those of you that are following this video, please shout out. If you have any questions, please either dojo me or send me a comment on Google Classroom, whatever you need to do to contact me. I'm more than happy to help with this time and this work. I look forward to seeing what you guys do, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.